Now that Caribou is out, I hope we're going to see who he is collecting info for. Crocodile, Blackbeard, or someone else entirely. As we move forward in the chapter, we get to know that the whole island is getting energy from fire. Vegapunk harnesses a lot of resources to burn, but he wants to find another solution, an infinite source of energy, which may be something the Lunarians had a key to. This also makes me think of how Eneru was able to restore the full army of the moon all alone. Maybe the key is a powerful devil fruit. Maybe Luffy could do the same thing with the power of the sun, if it ever is utilized this way. Enough with the random rambling, let's talk about the Seraphims. We get to encounter S-Shark, a Seraphim which uses Jinbei as its base. It isn't complete as shown with the percentage above his capsule, but he already seems strong enough to make it difficult for the Mugiwaras. Or the Mugiwaras just suck if we don't count Robin and Sanji. He has a power that suits him perfectly, thanks to his Fishman Karate. Truly a terrifying combo, and one thing to note is that he is coded as S-Shark, which may hint at every Seraphim having a codename linked to an animal. S-Bear, S-Snake, S-Hawk, S-Crocodile, S-Doflamingo, S-Weevil, and S-Gecko. Some say the Seraphim of Trafalgar could be a tiger, since Tora from Torafuruga means tiger in Japanese. Even though Oda has noted he was more akin to a snow leopard. As for Blackbeard, there is no connection to animals really hinted by his names. However, Oda mentions that his animal will be the hippopotamus. I don't know why, but here it is. This makes us understand what Seraphim could be unveiled later on. We may see all of those I mentioned, but maybe not Law or Blackbeard, which is understandable. These two are D's, and one of them may be extremely difficult to replicate because of his weird body. Vegapunk makes it clear that these are just kids. They'll certainly grow after a while, which makes it even more terrifying considering how powerful they are in the present time, as shown with Mihawk's clone. Speaking of Vegapunk, he finally reveals all of his bodies, and it's clearly the fantasy of a mangaka, or any kind of jobs that eats your whole day, for the matter. He divided every task in several bodies, while keeping one for what seems to be the mastermind and emotional core of his, Shaka. While the Mugiwaras are getting confused over the numbers of Vegapunks, Usopp cracks an hilarious joke which will be tearized upon by the whole community. Congrats, Oda. Shaka makes their boots stick, so he could talk to them safely, slowly revealing that this island isn't anywhere from the future, but from the past, the Void Century most likely. Right after that, we stumble upon what seems to be a robot made for war, that's clearly rotting away for a while now. All of that led me to think about one thing, and it's a theory with little to no basis, but I'm starting to think that Im-sama is a robot. I can see Oda showing us that the ancient civilization destroyed itself because of its own technology and war. And I wouldn't be surprised if Im was meant to be a robot that had a code which led to install peace in the world. But his definition of peace was heavily twisted into thinking, controlling everything, erasing history, and keep a certain type of people in total protection was the right answer. Just to be clear, I don't think the robot is emotionless, more something like the androids in the Cell Saga. Let me know what you think about the chapter, what theories you have on the Void Century. I will gladly read it. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. See ya!